Welcome to Home Decorium. In today's video, we'll explore stunning French country living room ideas, filled with soft tones, antique charm, and cozy textures. Let your imagination wander through elegant interiors and timeless details. Don't forget to like, comment your favorite look, and subscribe for more inspiring home decoration ideas. Soft apricot light filters through sheer linen drapes, casting a warm hue over a dove-gray Bergera chair. Carved walnut accents frame its silhouette, while the boucle fabric catches morning sun. A faded Aubusson rug grounds the space beneath a rustic oak table dusted with poetry books and wildflowers. Muted celadone walls embrace a distressed stone fireplace. Above it, a gilt mirror catches chandelier glints, scattering them across a linen settee in alabaster tones. A vintage trunk acts as a table, surrounded by rose and sage mohair pillows. The room feels harmoniously curated, whispering stories through texture and light. Creamy whites and mushroom hues set a serene palette. A linen slip-covered sofa hugs a rustic oak table with hand-forged legs. Worn books and dried florals rest on its surface. Light spills through arched windows, glazing the caneback settee and silk-draped walls in golden warmth, inviting quiet reflection. Ochres and earthy taupes define this afternoon-soaked living room. A reclaimed mantel displays vintage jugs and apothecary bottles. A faded toile armchair perches elegantly over an ivory herringbone floor. Layers of sage velvet pillows and heirloom linens radiate relaxed sophistication under the charm of rustic wood beams. Terracotta tiles in herringbone pattern lead the eye toward a cane lounge chair dressed in boucle. French doors open to wild herbs, letting sunlight pattern the room. A limestone console holds mercury glass candlesticks and botanical prints. The mood feels painterly, measured elegance wrapped in soft rustic soul. Pastel chamomile and petal pink walls set a dreamy stage. A tufted velvet chaise lounges beneath a scalloped arch, while beeswax-scented air carries notes of roses. A linen toile chair anchors the rug's woven detail. Antique lantern light flickers gently, casting soft shadow play across gently aged floorboards. Sage-painted vintage armoires create a focal point against warm shiplap walls. A feather-filled settee in flax linen sits below carved scrollwork mirrors and clusters of lavender in rustic vases. Patinaed oak beams overhead add charm. Light spills sideways, revealing the textures and secrets within this nostalgic country composition. A palette of cream, dusty plum, and moss shapes the room's mood. A linen sofa, flanked by marble pedestal tables, welcomes French ticking pillows and wool throws. Light sparkles from a crystal chandelier, catching bronze details and aged shutters. Everything breathes layered tranquility and curated countryside elegance. Butter-toned plaster walls undulate with golden reflections. Driftwood-finished antique pieces contrast with clean-lined accents. A cabriolet-legged desk by a tall window opens to a view drenched in filtered sunlight. On it, aged books and lavender stems rest quietly. A soft hush lingers, evoking peaceful, grounded charm. Cloud-gray linen curtains gently frame the space. A sand-toned velvet settee rests beneath a mantel lined with books and vintage blooms. A tall, gilt-framed portrait leans casually above. Every fabric, every surface, from jute rugs to time-worn wooden trims, invites warmth and softness, a setting rich with timeless personality. A low angle reveals the stretch of whitewashed beams and a delicate iron chandelier overhead. Hues of cream, lavender, and barley define the airy ambience. A soft wool rug and plush vintage daybed welcome calm. The composition balances rustic soul with a quiet, poetic sophistication. Blush-toned walls and antique gold accents frame the salon. Beneath a ceiling medallion, a crystal chandelier glimmers over a marble-topped table. Slip-covered armchairs in oatmeal linen surround the hearth. Nearby, demijohn bottles and vintage hatboxes create a vignette of graceful clutter, expressing refined country charm. Golden light highlights hand-troweled plaster textures. A plaid wool armchair nestles beside a limestone hearth lined with copper pans. Muted saffron tones blend with charcoal accents. A tall hutch filled with ironstone and brass fixtures completes the gentle elegance. Every detail feels sun-aged and storied. Parquet floors gleam beneath soft indigo rugs. A vintage writing table sits below an arched window, topped with porcelain figurines and a pleated silk lamp. A floral settee occupies a cozy corner, surrounded by layers of antique frames and botanical sketches. The atmosphere speaks to restrained nostalgia. A linen sectional in natural stone hue grounds the space, softened by carved Louis XV side tables. A basket-weave chandelier overhead filters light onto plaster walls. Clay vases and hand-loomed textiles enhance the mood. The overall aesthetic feels airy yet rooted, a perfect blend of past and present. The fireplace takes center stage with its softly worn stone surround. Beeswax candles flicker in wrought sconces. A eucalyptus velvet ottoman complements a provincial love seat. Reclaimed consoles host ceramic jugs and linens. Warm light washes every surface, revealing texture, warmth, and an effortless French sensibility. Pale sage and periwinkle tones dance across linen drapery and striped cushions. A window seat becomes a sanctuary beneath cathedral-style panes. A gray oak chair rests near an alabaster lamp. A pine cabinet filled with pewter and aged books adds quiet soul to the soft ambience. Pastel florals, ivory linen, and carved screen panels create quiet drama. A hand-painted folding screen echoes pastoral scenes, while a candelabra chandelier casts a delicate glow. Parquet floors and dried hydrangeas in vintage vases complete this tableau, a living room shaped by time and gentleness. Mullioned windows usher in soft sunlight, highlighting brass finishes and console vignettes. A hand-woven bench with cream tweed upholstery and embroidered pillows adds grounded texture. Eucalyptus sprigs and fresh lavender breathe garden life into the space. Every detail sings of countryside serenity with a polished finish. Golden hour warmth stretches shadows over linen sofas and paneled ivory walls. A vintage leather trunk anchors the center, rich with texture and wear. A tall fireplace and carved wood mirror catch glints of honeyed light. The whole space exhales rustic elegance with modern breath. Thank you for joining us on this visual journey through French country elegance. From faded florals to vintage treasures, these cozy rooms reimagine comfort with refined charm. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment below, and subscribe to Home Decorium for more beautifully curated living room inspirations each week.